Today we're making a cookie with a hidden treasure inside. On the outside, it's rich and dark, chewy in the middle, crisp on the edge. But break it open and you'll find golden kataifi and creamy pistachio melting together. It's the kind of cookie you serve with a straight face and wait for the surprise at the first bite. Let's begin. Step 1. Green gold in disguise. Bring a small pot of water to a boil and drop in 1 1/3 cups or 200 grams of shelled pistachios for just 30 seconds. This quick blanch loosens the skins without cooking the nut. Drain, spread them on a baking tray, then rub away and remove the skins to reveal that emerald green. It's oddly satisfying, like giving each nut a mini spa treatment. You know, pistachios have been around longer than bread. Ancient Persians prized them so much they were served at royal banquets, probably with someone guarding the bowl. And here we are, about to blitz them into paste. Roast at 250 degrees Fahrenheit or 120 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes, stirring halfway so every nut gets a turn in the heat. The kitchen starts to smell warm and nutty. That's the oils waking up. Stay close. Pistachios don't burn slowly. They stage a dramatic exit. Cool slightly, then blitz in a food processor with 2 tablespoons or 30 grams of vegetable oil until it's smooth and creamy. The sound changes from loud chopping to a quiet hum, and then suddenly it's paste, thick, shiny, and irresistible. That's our pistachio gold. Now I just wanted the paste to look a little greener, so I cheated a bit and added 2 teaspoons or 10 grams of store-bought pistachio paste for a pop of green. You don't have to do this, unless you feel sneaky too. In a double boiler, melt 3 ounces or 85 grams of white chocolate gently, no scorching. The aroma is sweet and creamy, a perfect match for our nuts. Mix with 1/3 cup or 100 grams of our homemade pistachio paste. Mix until you get a thick, glossy texture. When it smells this good, you know it's ready. All right, paste done. Time to dress it up with some fancy company. Step 2, golden threads for a sweet heart. Kataifi pastry is like shredded phyllo dough that went through a makeover. Delicate strands that bake into crisp, buttery magic. In parts of Greece and the Middle East, they wrap it around nuts, drench it in syrup, and call it dessert. We're gonna hide ours inside a cookie, because why not? Cut 5.3 ounces, or 150 grams, of kataifi pastry into short pieces. They're springy and a little unruly, but that's part of their charm. Melt 6 1/3 tablespoons or 90 grams of unsalted butter in a heat-proof bowl over simmering water. Toss the kataifi through until every strand glistens like it's ready for a red carpet appearance. Spread the buttery threads on a parchment-lined tray and toast in the oven until golden, stirring once for even color. As they toast, they relax and curl, filling the room with the smell of warm butter and toasted grain. When it smells like a bakery you'd never want to leave, it's done. Toss the kataifi into that pistachio paste we just made and give it a good stir like they're becoming best friends. The strands start sticking together like a golden nest. Scoop the mixture into small balls, just like when you're making cookies. Place them on a tray lined with plastic wrap so they're easy to lift out later, and freeze until firm. We want these solid, so they melt inside the cookie, not on the counter. While our golden hearts chill in the freezer, let's make the armor that'll protect them and taste amazing too. Step 3, the chewy cocoa armor. In a medium bowl, whisk together 2 cups or 289 grams of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup or 58 grams of cocoa powder, 2 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Before the 19th century, cocoa was gritty and bitter, not exactly cookie-friendly. Then a Dutch chemist found a way to treat it so it was smoother, darker, and richer. You can thank him every time you take a bite of this dough. Give it a good mix, but we're not done yet. To make sure the cookies rise evenly and stay lump-free, sift it through a sieve for cloud-like lightness. You'll even see a little cocoa mist float up, like magic. Soften 3/4 of a cup or 175 grams of unsalted butter and beat until creamy. Add 1 1/3 cups or 280 grams of dark muscovado sugar in 3 to 5 additions, beating well after each so it turns fluffy and lighter. The sugar smells deep and almost smoky from the molasses. Sprinkle in 1/2 teaspoon of salt on the last round to balance the sweetness. Crack in 2 large eggs, whisking until the batter looks glossy enough to frame. Fold the dry mix into the wet until just combined. This isn't bread. Overmix and you lose the chew. The dough should feel rich, thick, and just slightly sticky. Dough ready, treasure ready, now let's hide one inside the other. Step 4, hide the treasure. Chilling cookie dough isn't just a Pinterest hack. It actually gives the flour time to hydrate, the fats time to firm up, and the flavors time to deepen. Basically, cookies that glow up. Divide the dough into 10 portions of about 90 grams each. They're hefty, this is no polite little tea biscuit. Roll each into a ball, gently flatten it, and press a shallow well in the center. Place a frozen Dubai chocolate nugget right inside. Wrap the dough around it like you're tucking it in for the night, no gaps, no peeking. Roll gently back into a ball, place on a tray, and freeze for 30 minutes. During this time, the butter firms up and the center stays cold, so in the oven, the outside will bake just in time for the inside to turn molten. Half an hour later, we're ready to give them some heat. Step 5. The bake. Arrange the chilled dough balls on a parchment-lined tray with space to grow. As they bake, the kitchen fills with the smell of cocoa, butter, and just a hint of pistachio sneaking out. Bake for 13 minutes in a preheated oven at 356 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius, just until the edges set and the top show a few cracks. Don't wait for them to look fully baked. They'll finish as they rest, settling into that perfect chewy middle. Cool on the tray for 5 minutes. Waiting is torture, but if you break one now, the molten center will stage an escape. Now, let's see what we made. Serving and tasting. Split a cookie in half and watch the center pull apart to show that golden heart kataifi threads glistening with white chocolate and pistachio cream. It looks like you baked a secret into the middle, and in a way, you did. Like and subscribe to LeeA for more chocolate with a plot twist. Next time, we're going even bigger.